Legends played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Miller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Again, it's Miller. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 43.
West right here. Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Hey, can. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Out, let's go. Angel. Tonight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Penix now on first down. Back to Pitts it goes. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First and 10, they're under Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go. 60, 70,
Shotgun snap to get to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Play fake. Penix. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
You got 319, you got
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
And the Saints, first down.
Yep. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another throw for Fields. Running left side by Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn on, son. Right.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
And the Falcons, first down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Play action. Here's Penix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Trying for it with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. They'll air it out on third. Cut near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
You're good on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. York so far, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Don't jump. Ready? 222. 222.
A give right side to Miller. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 windy. Here we go. So much. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go. Tonight.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and 4.
And number up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Miller. Didn't saw the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Into traffic, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Fields out of the gun, 3rd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd down, it's Penix. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Monday. 319, that's it. Hey, Monday. Hey, press, one strike. Sit high.
Fields on 1st down. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Dave York to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here you go. It's stiff.
Looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals.
Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Goes right downfield to Olave. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Nice instruction.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 319. You got West right here. West right. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's throwing deep to the left side. It connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
3, 9, 11, 11, 11. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, got the shot. Go. Side.
Fields out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
The Saints, first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 12.
Green 19, got the shot.
And the Saints, first down.
Eat you. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Lamb has another one. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Oh, let's turn it. Come on, son. Right.
From the red zone now. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields again. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's sort of hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Easy. Extend. Right.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
10 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hot quick right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Leads to 2nd and goal
Turn.
at the 4-yard line.
Right.
He finds him right side. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Out to his wide, and it's a screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense to the line fast.
Frank London. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, go.
Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On the shotgun, Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First down throw for Fields. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
319, Nick. Up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Big gain downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Flushed out now to his left. He's loaded another one up. Near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He gets this out quickly to London. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Hauled in by Olave, left side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 10 yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
You look underneath here, Robinson. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 28. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense.
Here we go.
Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Fields out of the gun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a game
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down and 10. Fields connects on the crosser. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On first down, here's Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. We'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Carry for Robinson. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come back, team. Come back.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 13.
To throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. A give up the gut to Abanikanda. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Running once more with Miller. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 of the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Back to the window, back to the window. Here we go. Hey, Monday.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Hey, Cam.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond the field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Only a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this a win on the road for the Saints.
My hand up to my back.